What's going on, fight fans? Today's news is wild. Shara Bullet Magomedov is coming in hot, firing shots at Ilia Topuria. He says Ilia disrespected him backstage, ignored him completely, and even threw shade at his fight style. Shara's not having it. He says Ilia's talking tough about street fights, but he has no idea what he's getting into. Ilia also claimed Shara doesn't deserve a title shot, but Dana White, he's fully supporting Ilia.
Ilia, stop running, Ilia!
And if that wasn't enough drama, BJ Penn is in a really dark place. He's now begging Dana White for help, publicly. It's honestly heartbreaking.
This message is for Dana White and Lorenzo Fertitta. I need your guys' help.
Meanwhile, Makhachev is just chilling with snakes and tigers like some kind of jungle king while he waits for his next opponent. And yeah, there's even more crazy stuff happening. Let's get right into it. So recently, Ilia Topuria said Arman Tsarukyan needs one more fight before he'll even think about giving him a title shot. And how did Arman respond? He clapped back with a duck video. Classic social media trolling.
You don't know that maybe he could pull out from the fight? That's not something good for us. It's not on my back. Bro, I don't care. I'm the world champion. I'm never gonna give him a chance to fight for the title. I will be like, listen, if that's the case, take my belt. I don't do it.
Ilia, stop running, Ilia! Stop running, Ilia. Good boy. I'll make it quick, no worries. Good boy.
But here's the reality. Dana White is fully backing Ilia Topuria. Let's rewind a bit. Tsarukyan had a golden chance, a title shot against Makhachev. But then it came out that he turned the fight down. Dana wasn't happy. Reports say doctors had cleared Arman. Yes, he had some back issues, but medically, he was good. The real issue? He couldn't make weight because of his back problems, but in the UFC, that kind of excuse doesn't fly. Dana White doesn't forget stuff like that, and he even said it publicly. That means no title shot for Tsarukyan.
Drawing board?
No. Yeah, he's going back to the drawing board. I don't want anybody to ever fight hurt, ever. You know, we've been in these positions before. Went down there with the doctor. Went down there with Heather from the PI, who is, you can ask any fighter or anybody else. She's the best in the world. And you know, you miss opportunities sometimes, and he did. So we'll see how this plays out for him.
That's not a rumor. That's Dana's decision. Since January, Arman hasn't fought once. He had 7 whole months to stay active, take a big fight, and build his case back up. The UFC even offered him a rematch with Mateusz Gamrot, the guy who already beat him. If Arman had taken that fight and won, nobody would be doubting him right now. But instead, he sat on the sidelines, complained a lot, and now he's demanding a title shot. Even worse, he's threatening to walk away from the UFC if he doesn't get it. Let's be honest, that's not how things work here. Unless you're a massive superstar or you've got highlight reel knockouts, you don't get to make demands like that. Yes, Arman's a solid fighter, but fans have called some of his fights boring. That's just the truth. And now in interviews, Arman keeps saying the same thing. If he fights Ilia, he plans to spend all 5 rounds just wrestling, shooting takedowns, staying on top, and never letting Ilia stand up, because he knows if Ilia gets back to his feet, it's over. He'll get knocked out, just like that.
Yeah, it's easier to fight Topuria than Oliveira. And then you can just go 1,000 times to take him down, because he's not gonna try to choke yours.
Come on. Who really wants to see a title fight where 2 guys are just laying on each other for 5 rounds? The UFC is about action. People want knockouts. They want jaw-dropping moments that go viral. Bottom line, the UFC isn't buying what Tsarukyan is selling. And trolling Ilia with duck videos, that's not going to change anything.
Put the bets, I can put a $500,000 if he beat me. If I beat him, he's gonna give me $500,000. So I can put it that.
Okay, so he's willing to make handshake bets.
If he wants to make that, so I'm down, and we can shake hand, fight. If I lose, I'll give him $500,000. If I beat him, he's gonna give me $500,000.
Oh my God.
One of the contenders as well. Are you having conversation with the UFC about maybe a Gaethje fight or maybe a Tsarukyan fight?
I'd fight anyone, as you know. I'm not asked. Just Arman's a very good fighter, but no one cares about him. You know what I mean? People just look at him and think, yeah, you shit yourself to fight in Islam. You talk a big game, but you don't back it up. But everyone knows Justin Gaethje's a fucking banger. You know what I mean? Everyone knows that if you're fighting Justin Gaethje, you're gonna have a fight. So, and he's a legend. You know what I mean? Arman isn't. So I'd love to fight another legend than Justin Gaethje.
No. You gotta delete him from the rankings. Even he's not even deserved to be in top 10. He beat last 3 guys. It was Chandler, he had 3 losses. It was Bobby Green, he had 3-4 losses. It was Tony Ferguson, he had 8 losses. That's crazy. And like, you wanna bring that guy to fight for the title is just I don't know.
Smart guy.
That's crazy. 3-0, 8-0, 2-0.
Oh, that's pretty.
Now let's talk about Shara Bullet Magomedov. He just dropped a bombshell message for Ilia Topuria. In a recent interview on the Russian YouTube channel Ushatayka, Shara didn't hold back when talking about Ilia. He said they crossed paths backstage at UFC 308, back when Ilia was already champ. But according to Shara, Ilia didn't even look at him. Not a glance. Total silence. And to Shara, that was straight up disrespect. Now, he's ready to settle that disrespect. Shara also brought up Ilia's comments about Islam Makhachev. Remember when Ilia said he could beat Islam in a street fight? Yeah, Shara didn't take that lightly. He fired back saying Ilia runs his mouth about Umar, about Islam, about all the Dagestani fighters like he's ready for a street fight, but Shara says Ilia has no idea what he's asking for. Khabib's team would destroy him. They'd eat him alive. He said Ilia is just too small to survive something like that, and Shara didn't stop there. He did admit that Ilia's style is exciting, fast, powerful, aggressive. But then he hit him with a brutal statement. He said, "That's stuff he does. I've been doing that since I was 14. Body to head shots, starting low and finishing high. Please, I could copy his whole style tomorrow if I wanted to." That's a bold claim. What do you guys think? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Now, the official weigh-ins for UFC on ABC 9 just happened in Abu Dhabi. The fighters faced off right after. Khamzat Chimaev has shared his thoughts on the big fight between Robert Whittaker and Rainier Derrida. He didn't hold back.
Good fight, tough fight. Both is good fighters. I think the other guy is more wrestler, a grappler. He's gonna try to take him down and submit. And Robert is not that easy opponent like everyone thinks. I get the chance, I've done it fast, but so it's not that easy opponent like everyone thinks. So it will be fun to watch a fight.
And Derrida, he made it clear he's not counting on Whittaker's jaw injuries. He told reporters he's training for the best version of Whittaker. No excuses, no shortcuts.
Nah, my jokes are much more specific, much more subtle. My jokes go nice under the chin.
And guess what? Shara Bullet also gave his opinion, and he was blunt. He says Dricus doesn't stand a chance.
Soon there's going to be a championship fight between Dricus du Plessis and Khamzat Chimaev for the middleweight title. How do you think the fight will play out, and who do you think was going to get his hand raised? As I said before, Dricus is in very good, strong hands in this fight, and we will make sure to remember his name with 2 seconds of silence afterwards.
Now let's switch gears a bit. Dana White hasn't officially announced Makhachev's next fight yet, but Islam, he's not worried. The guy is literally out here hanging with wild animals, real tigers and snakes, like he's in a nature documentary.
Islami, now. Please catch my leg also. Brother, what are you doing this for, brother? Relax. No, Islam. Brother, not afraid. This guy, he's a fighter. Don't tell me afraid. Brother, this guy,
This guy, my friend.
This is your bodyguard?
Yes. Come on, check me.
No, I don't want.
Check.
It should work.
But now we come to something much more serious. BJ Penn, once a UFC legend, is going through something very dark right now. He's gone public pleading for help from UFC CEO Dana White and former executive Lorenzo Fertitta. His life seems to be falling apart. He's 46 now, and recently, he's been arrested multiple times in Hilo, Hawaii. He's facing serious charges, including assault, and even against his own mother, but that's just the surface. BJ has said something terrifying. He truly believes that his mother and other close family members have been murdered and replaced by imposters. That's what he believes. He went on Instagram, stood in front of his family home, and delivered a raw, emotional message to Dana White and Lorenzo Fertitta, begging them for help.
This message is for Dana White and Lorenzo Fertitta. I need your guys' help. I've been pushed out. This is the house I grew up in, lived here my whole life. Fought in the UFC, became a world champion and all that stuff. And Mark Mashtroff, UFC gyms. I know we do really well to help promote the UFC gym companies, and just that's it. That's the house right there. Show them again, the house I grew up with. I'm kicked out of the house, and Army moved into all of these houses. I need your guys' help. They got me staying over here in this studio right here. If I go anywhere near the house up there, I try to get my dogs, get whatever I can, I'll be arrested. They got me over here staying in this studio, and just think about it. No one's here to help me, and you know, if any of my sponsors out there that, you know, I stayed extra long or I did anything, you know, because I always know if I was gonna do a signing, I never leave early. I always stay, even if I gotta stay longer. But they got me staying in this studio right over here. They want me to do my laundry at the laundromat, and I'm the world champion. I'm the one who went out there and took the punches, took the blows, and here we are, getting pushed out of everything, about to have everything stolen from us. All the money I made from the UFC gyms, all my sponsors, all invested back into my family, into everything. Every dollar I made invested back in. I'm about to get it all taken from me, and I need your guys' help. Dana White, Lorenzo Fertitta, Pat Tenori, come down this time and help this time, please. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
Now, fans are watching all this in complete shock. It's hard to know what's real and what might be paranoia, but one thing is clear: BJ Penn needs help urgently. And that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching.